I definitely believe a lot in goal settings, but definitely that's a pretty long-term goal. We'll have to see which one works better, but yeah, I think it's more to do with me seeing the team in a good position, because initially you go and you say, okay, I have to bat, I want to do, I have to bat for the team, I have to make sure that this new ball is a little older for the other batters, all those things in mind. So you're in different focus. Once I see, oh, they are 100 for 2, then is where that I'm not getting the word, it's like that creeps in, where I'm like, okay, now I can
complacency.
Yeah, complacency. Yeah, maybe, yeah, that's the word. So that creeps in. So I have to so I think post the WPL, I think I'll value the starts and reaching a place where I'm set a little more, because in last 4-5 years it never happened that I was trying to get one. So maybe now that it's happened, now I think I should value it more, and the complacency would be a little better.
You are an ambitious person who wants to create something good for herself and for her team. So with the 2025 ODI World Cup being in India, and we are talking ODI cricket, is that some kind of a goal you're setting for yourself?
Well, I definitely believe a lot in goal settings, but definitely that's a pretty long-term goal. 1.5 years is still a long way. We have, I think, T20 World Cup before that next year, and a lot of more series which are very important. 2 test matches this year, which is going to be massive for women's cricket. I think playing at home, a test match is, I think, post 2016. Yeah, I think we played one against South Africa. So I think it's more than 7-8 years. So yeah, I think definitely it's there, but I wouldn't say that I'm thinking from now that, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. So, and I've never been that person that I'll put that unnecessary stuff on my own self, that this is what I have to be, or this is what I have to do. But I do believe in short-term goals, like tomorrow I need to do this is my tomorrow's goal, so I have to do this in next week, and maybe in this month. So it's not mostly cricket specific goals I have, which are like, okay, I have to score this many runs, or I have to make sure that I don't get out on 70s, 80s. So these are not like part of my goal setting. It's like, it's there in my head, but my major goals are that I have to bat in this certain way, I have to feel in this certain way, or I have to be physically as fit as I feel like, in this certain way. So those are major goals of mine. But if I could iron out in next 1.5 years before the World Cup, it would be great. But yeah, as I said, I think let's see. I think last 2 months we all have got time to work on ourselves. So let's see how we again assemble as a team before the Bangladesh series, and see where we all are at, and then take series by series.
You became the richest or the most valued in a very tangible sense, in a very fiscal, monetary sense. You became the most valued women's cricketer on this planet, 3.4 crores, and you had the most antithetical start to the campaign at WPL's Royal Challengers Bangalore captain. How do you look back on that whirlwind of a couple of weeks that were, the WPL in March, Smriti?
Well, firstly, the price tag and all, really, it's not there in, like, I wouldn't think that, oh, I am the most, whatever you said, which is, I don't think any auction can really term any player good enough or bad enough or whatever. So
but that's not the biggest payday you had in life, because a lot of people went up and saying 3.4 crores is a big deal, but it might not be that big a deal for SMRITI Mandhana, who is signing Nike deals and whatnot. So is that the biggest paycheck you've gotten on a single day?
On a single day, yeah, definitely. But like, of course, I wouldn't, on camera, I'll speak about financial stuff. I'm not that person. It'll be weird. Yeah, like, of course, people did ask me that, oh, what are you going to do of those 3.4 crores and all, and my mind went like, it's not like the first time I'm going to earn, like, in a year 3.4 crores or something. So it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, now what I'm going to do, I have so much money. So that was little weird questions when that was asked. But see, I don't think many people know what and how the things work behind the scenes, and not that we are really vocal about what are we earning or what are, and I'm really happy that it's not said, because I feel really shy about it. It's good to be kept in our own head, or in people who know us. Yeah, so yeah, that question definitely was like, of course, so for people who didn't know, definitely asked me, oh, now it's like, but from the other part, definitely there were 4-5 of us in the Indian cricket team, also the cricket team who've got contracts and all with the BCCI. We had still, a lot more of these things. We didn't feel like, okay, wow. Of course, few of them still had. But I was extremely happy for all the domestic girls who got that. Not that I wasn't happy for my own self, but of course I was like more happy that these many girls are actually gonna get that kind of paycheck, which are gonna give them much more stability. But yeah, as you said, I think that question did sound a little funny to me, and I tried to be a little. What do you say? Like, I tried to tell them like, yeah, whatever is there. But one interview, maybe I cracked up and like, it's not like, because I was asked like for that I think post auction, I think for continuous 15 days I was asked the same question. After that 10th interview, I just felt like yeah, like sometimes becoming crorepati overnight is a different thing. Of course, like it's a gradual thing. We started off playing at a certain contract, then we went on to win the 2017 World Cup. Maybe this question would have asked in 2017 World Cup, we would have been like, okay, wow, we don't know what to do. But I think women's cricket had come a long way. But yeah, of course, WPL option was like a different thing altogether for whole women cricket, not only for Indians. So yeah, but yeah, it did crack me up a little.